boys and girls? Are you guys ready for some next level shit? What up, Balkia? How are you? Welcome. Welcome to El Streamerino Cappuccino, friend. How things be on your end? Oh, my leg. If I have chocolate, I need this shit for translation today. Alright. Arrows, it's time to rise up. We got a lot of shit to talk about. It is a bit weird that I stopped seeing timestamps. I would like to see timestamps. When did timestamp disappear from chat? BTTV? No clue. Yeah, where is timestamp? Oh. That's so weird. Used to have timestamp, but I just don't know how to access it anymore, I suppose. Lost chat, legacy. I think that's fine. It sucks that I just do not know how that works anymore. Chat appearance? Timestamp for new messages and shit. Alright, I found it. Now we're cooking. Now we are officially cooking on that good rice machine, boy. Alright. Time to do some translation, both JP and non-JP. And with that shit, we're also going to be talking about the translation VOD for show, for realsies. And I ain't gonna be pulling punches. I hope you're ready. Red pill. Oh my god, it's hot. It's coffee, baby. Let's do it. A lot of people have started to put nice little cute pictures on the JP, which is very awesome. The hell is this? March 29th. Every prayer is in the cage. Interesting. It seems Nier Automata's busting out near reincarnation. Uh-oh, your boy Yokotaro's cooking. They cooking. How you doing, Yuna? Welcome back, see. Did you notice, Yuna? Rooster Teeth is shutting down. That's wild. Kureji. Excuse me. Oh, smarts. Obama! Ooh, it works. Does it work on Twitch though? I mean, OBS? Oh my god, it works. Feels good, man. Sorry, if you don't know what I'm talking about there, I was trying to get the timestamp to be in FGO chat. And I was wondering how that shit gonna work. And I was a bit skeptical-tastical. But as you can see, it works perfectly fine. So we in it to win it, baby. We in business. Alright, so we've got JP news and we got Ono news. I hope you guys are pantyhose ready to go. Because, god damn. Oh, okay, yeah. Very cute. That's why I busted it out. Let me post it on Twitter. YouTube, hello YouTube humans. I hope you guys are alive as well. Things are going to be a bit wacky because when the event finishes, another event begins. It is what it is. It's just cycle of life, homies. JP has decided we're going balls deep and they ain't stopping. Bum. Oh no! The Lasengle needs to be corrected. That's right. It's gonna be hashtag FGA. That's right. Hashtag FGO. Hashtag FGO. Well, actually, I'll go Fate GUSA. Fate Grand Order. And then Fate Go USA. Man, Lasengle do be wildin'. It is quite embarrassing, to be perfectly honest, how Lasengle-chan has been doing some wild things. We will talk all about it today and now. Yes, sir. Hello. That's right. You can say hello to YouTube you yourself. I don't know if the oh, there we go. The chat still works on YouTube. Did I break it because I'm in both YouTube and Twitch? No, you did not. The thing is, I don't know if it will stabilize itself. The problem for me is that it's hard to bring out both YouTube chat and Twitch chat because I have to flip-flop dibbly blop. But we'll attempt to rotate here and there. I posted my Twitter, so we're ready to go. I should post it my Twitch. We should be ready to go. Does my stream turn on in the first place? That's my big question here. Scrippy! Script. Oh, it works. Nice. I ain't gotta say, it's a large ass screen every time. It's a bit weird, but it is what it is. Big Papa Pickle, there we go. Hello, everybody. Salutations to you all. It seems that the game capture has not been captured. There we go. Excelente, excelente. I don't know if that is the modern setup that they want me to do. But there's Charlemagne chat. If you guys do not know, there is the quote-unquote White Day event that we currently have on JP. Into the fire, into the flames. We now are officially in the swiggity grave. Oh, we got that done, we got that done, we got that done. Hopefully you guys finished up the JP. Oh, balls. What the hell? What's happening? Stop that. Stop that, you criminal scum. There we go. Yeah, White Day is in effect. Oh, shit! I totally forgot. Because it's White Day, it says, caution, from here on out, there's going to be voice being used. Unfortunately, if you're muted, you know, when everything is ready, please touch the screen. What do you mean when everything is ready? I don't have the volume on. It says, hello, master. Before the story starts, take this. Just think of it as a kind gesture for Charlemagne. From here on out, for 7 days, I'll be in your care. See you soon again. So you would technically hear that all in Charlemagne's voice. But we don't turn on game noise, because we got background music. By the way, your gift number triggers me? Yeah, sorry, you're gonna get triggered hella hard, brother. This is how you efficiently store thousands and thousands of embers, so. You'll definitely get triggered by all veteran players, because that's practically what their gift buck looks like. Don't blame us. We're using the system to its advantage, to its fullest, as best as we can, because we have no fucking storage in both JP and NA. So don't hate the player, hate the game, baby. But anywho, are you a JP player or an NA player? I must ask that question. Because do be careful, I am a player of both. Mostly leaning towards JP because I'm a translator for all JP content, including translation live streams and whatnot. But I just gotta make sure that you won't get spoily blues, you know. How you doing, Opie? Welcome, welcome. How has things been for you? I'm back to my regular schedule. I think I'm about an hour-ish late, but it is what it is, right? Because I was preparing some stuff, and IRL kind of distracted me. So we couldn't do what we wanted there. But we're here, so we're going to be translating Ono's career forms and JP story. I'm hoping it's not long, but, you know, knowing JP, it's going to be pretty fucking long. We're going to keep looping. Well, I wouldn't say loop, but we're just going to keep farming with Da Vinci-chan here. And try to get this event as fast as we can. Baby. I don't play JP. This is all new to me. Your gift number shows me. I do hate the game. I hate and love the person who told me to play this game as well. Well, it's a good game. Don't get me wrong. I love FGO more than anybody else in this directory combined. I just, I stopped holding myself back anymore on negative comments that I have for this game now. Because I love it. And unfortunately, until Lasengle fucking gets their shit together, I'm just gonna keep talking shit about it. It is what it is. But don't get it twisted. I love this game more than anybody else. I've been with it for over 8+ years. I can't say 9 because technically I wasn't there from the very beginning, but it is 8+ years, and let's just say veteran players on JP and NA has hit the wall. A wall that is very frustrating to climb because it's not even worth it on the other side. Was that 3-turn? I suppose. I mean, it's a janky ass 3-turn, but I don't have to think. I can farm all nodes. It's pretty simple. We hate NA. We don't hate NA, Dan. We just dislike the management team that has no whatchamacallit, PR team, right? Like, you can't even blame Albert and them anymore, because you can blatantly know, like, you know, it's been what, 6-7 years and they don't have a marketing department, they don't have a PR team. Like, bruh, because obviously the structural system is in the wrong and not the employees, and it sucks ballsack. What does the stream title mean, by the way? Oh, you'll learn. Today we're gonna be translating We're gonna be translating JP White Day, right? And then after JP White Day translation is over, we're gonna go straight to talk about Lasengle's Career Form 2025. And if you don't know what that means, well, you're about to find out when we get there. You know what I'm saying? Not what I'm saying. Are we doing Yakuza after? Most likely, yeah. If everything goes in order, Dan, and we chop down, you know, all the criterias into a nice blocks, we should be able to do Yakuza no problem. No problem. You're pausing in Champion right now? That's right. It's both good news and unfortunately bad news, right? It's both, like, it's awesome that Lasengle's trying to do something, but at the same time, after you watch that video, like, I even told my colleagues to just watch the video and, like, you know, how do you feel? Like, watching the interview video felt uncomfortable. Like, even as a person who didn't understand Japanese, like I said, some of my colleagues were just legitimately uncomfortable by the video, which was, you know, not a good sign. Can we infiltrate your own intern inside of Lasengle? That would be fucking hilarious. You can kind of have like an inside man to do like double spy. So he's gonna fuck with me, but he's gonna fuck with me so I can, you know, get the quote-unquote things to my advantage later on in life. Only if that was a capability. But yeah, NA, it's practically White Day, so enjoy yourself. If you like Constantinos the 11th, which he does have a very rich story that you should definitely brush up on just in case. Who knows? He might play a significant role. Yeah, just, you know, throwing that out there. Oh, God bless. Did you see that? You rarely get to see gold +2 there. Holy shit. We hit the jackpot, boys. That's a nani? That's a nani and a half. God damn. That's a feels good, man. But other than that, Palkia, who's your favorite servant?
I will send you to Jesus.
You must have a favorite servant if you're playing FGO. Oh, 25, what the PP? Come on, bro. Whew. Oh, thank God. Thank God. God bless, God bless. We almost 4-turned it, which you know what that means. It means nothing. It means that it wasted my time just a wee bit. That's all there's to it. You know what? I think I'll do that because I'll rotate it to next turn. I think she should kill everybody here besides one of them. Talking about bad stuff, Azir and Nico got disabled in pro play because of bugs. Ooh, what kind of bug? Is it both disabled because of the same bug, or what happened? Ooh, what happened? That's kind of spicy. Azir and fucking Yumi? What an odd combo to get banned by. Yes, thank you, Opie, for redeeming Jesus. How did the recruitment go wrong? Oh, Keek, once you listen to my translation, right, and the context of the translation that I'm gonna explain to you, it's bad. It's bad. Like, to give you like a TLDR before we go super deep, right? Like, Ono asked if Lasengle's a black company, and he didn't deny it. He also talks about revenue, and he changes avatar into gold face. So if you go to the YouTube and type in Tolovetrouble and go to my if you go to my quote unquote YouTube and see my thumbnail, you practically see
know the way.
The way, yes. Ono says he knows the way, but Ono do not know the way. Oh no, the way. Alright, so I did my dailies. Yeah, I can't really capture any of them because it's gonna get full. I don't want to get full. Oh, by the way, chat, if you guys have not done JP, make sure you guys do your JP thing. When I say do your JP thing, I am talking about make sure to finish up everything you need, right? Like, for instance, I only needed 2 items there, no problem. Everything else is chocolate and whatnot. I'll probably redeem all the chocolates and whatnot later, no problem. Some of them are unread, so I'll probably read it in my pastime. I don't even know if I have a male servant that's new, to be honest with you. Is there any new servant that I've gotten recently? I don't think so. They're all like red. I can't remember for the life of me. I guess King Toki. Yeah, King Toki and Sakamoto Rider. Sakamoto Rider and Nemo Santa. Ooh, Trenton gift card. Okay. So I suppose we did get a couple new chocolate. Oh, Taisugi! Right. I forgot she's a he, technically, so I believe she gets both sides. Oh, Tuna! That's right, I forgot. I have Watanabe Tuna for some reason. I got that spooky spook. Oh, right. Miyamoto Iori. Iori-chan. Theseus. Oh, that's so cute. Asterius fucking plushie. Very cute. 70. Got randos. We got more on the female side. But make sure you guys at least trade your items. Right? At least you clear the shop. I don't get command removers because command remover is such a waste of time. I hope you guys got 3 million points because if you missed your 3 million points, you are fucked. By the way, which White Day CE are you getting on JP Trubs? Ooh, that's a good question, mate. That's a good question. Well, I'll probably... Well, let's see. What is the new... Yeah, let's find that together, chat. What is the new craft essence and whatnot now that FGO has officially announced them out, right? They finally busted it out. We can now officially see what the hell they want from us. Boom, boom, boom. So let's do it. Oh shit! Oh, thank God. Thank God. I thought it was gonna be like my Twitter, my original home, and I'd be like, please don't dare be porn. Because you already know I follow a lot of artists. So they're gonna be porn. So there is a CBC pickup, Manjua. Yeah, Manjua Summoning, Boys Collection, and then Anime Japan live stream. This is the first time, by the way, in a long time that I've been struggling to read the story. The NA event just feels bland and boring. Unfortunately, like I said, right, it probably took away a lot of the mystery and the mysticism, right, in the story, right? Because the White Day event is about things are not supposed to be, the things are not supposed to be way they seem to be, right? Everything has an undertone, and technically glasses, right? Seeing through reflections, looking through a filter, X, Y, and Z, and talk about like answering riddles, right? Answering riddles and essentially trying to tell you that there's more than meets the eye to certain situations and handling certain things. But unfortunately, like I said, NA's biggest problem with translation is that they want for they don't want the context, they want the proper translation. And because it's properly translated, it's bland and stale, right? It's boring. It's like, you know what they're saying, but there's no fun. There's no fling to it. That is one of the few unfortunate things about translation, right? And simultaneously, like I said, Nasu uses complicated words, and people in the FGO world will play with, you know, word play, so it gets a little difficult for NA here and there. But first and foremost, let's talk about the CBC, right? NA's losing the nuance. Yep, 100%. So these guys are your CBC gotchas, by the way. 16 servants. I don't know why these guys aren't getting like a semi-upgrade. I think like not Vlad. Why did I say Vlad? I think one person here should get an update. Who is that? That's a good question. I think, actually, I think Achilles need an upgrade. To an extent. Not to his, like, Noble Phantasm, but just upgrade in general. Yang's banner's coming, I believe. So, I got bad news for you, freak. I checked the Valentine's Day banner. She's not coming. Oh, wait. Yeah, I checked the Valentine's Day banner, and she's not in there. So she might be coming. Yeah, I can... Like, at the last week of White Day, Yang has a possibility to have a raid up. Because I checked the quote-unquote Andromeda's female banner, and I saw her nowhere near, right? So it is a bit strange. So Yang can definitely come in as a banner. Or, hear me out, right? Hear fucking me out. What if she's an Ordeal 2 servant? So you'll get a banner in Ordeal Call 2. That's copium? Listen, it's a possibility is all I'm saying. Alright. There's 16 servants, and there is quite a load about a couple of craft essence. I really don't like the fact that Semiramis got a 3 weeks banner and she got no buff. I agree, Opie. Semiramis should have gotten a buff, and it's kind of a bullshit that she didn't get a buff, but it is what it is. I genuinely agree with you. She should have gotten a buff, but from the standpoints that I'm seeing so far, I think they're trying to focus a lot on quick servants and kind of sidestepping other servant types right now. Because if you've noticed, Budamonte and Charlie got an upgrade and they're both quick servants. Simultaneously, Semiramis is a buster, so for some odd reason, right? Whoever worked in Lasengle, that was a Semiramis banner. So who worked on Semiramis or is a Semiramis fan no longer exists. So maybe there was not enough outrage to get her that buff that she needed. More Semiramis, more like semi-useless? Damn, bro. Don't say shit like that. It's fucked up. Gameplay-wise, she's still pretty strong, right? She's a bit tanky, and she's very useful for an assassin. But yeah, unfortunately, compared to like other meta servants, 100% she is lacklustering in some circumstances, whether it is an MP damage upgrade or just more shit on her skills to make it more viable. But here it is. By the way, here's the classic, right? All these craft essence, by the way, are voiced. So if you like them, you can voice them, right? Pick to your heart's content. By the way, these are your banner shenanigans. These are all 5 stars. Notice that they said, fuck 4 stars. 4 stars aren't getting any rate up. So there it is. They are only getting like 1.5 day banner, which is kind of weird. So if you really want them, I do hope you have enough sync quartz loaded it up. Most of them are really nice. Most of them are really good, to be perfectly honest. So if you need like AoEs and single targets, I recommend bannering for them. The Nemo and Dioscuri is kind of good. I'm not gonna lie, these two are pretty good, for sure. Big chest Indian has Bondos there. You're talking about Bima? Yeah, he's over there. CBC, Craft Essence. It's a, what, Invuln Pierce, Quick Card Up, Buster Card Up, plus Macaron. MLB. So this is Invuln Pierce. Wow, BRD is Invuln Pierce. By the way, the BRD is 100% reference to RRR. I think it was RRR Unite. There is so many RRRs that I can't tell you which one it is. And if you guys don't know what an RRR is, there we go. I found it. So the reference to that image there is 100% this one. And ironically, the person that's writing... there we go, yeah. The person that's writing is Bima, and the person who is on his shoulder is Rama. So it is pretty good. It's a nice little reference that they made. And the bad guy does look just like Doman. So it's pretty good. I don't know if I can find him. Yeah, I don't know if I can find a militia guy. But yeah, essentially just think of... there we go. Yeah. Copy image. So he's the bad guy. One of the few bad guys. And it does low-key look like Doman's little decoration, right? So there's 2 images that references RR. That's practically what it is. This is. And it's funny because it's BRD. It's Bima Rama Doman. And then this is title is RRR. I think it's Rise. I don't know what it is actually. It's Rise something. It's Rise something Revolt. Redrop doing the things again? Yes, sir. Is there an Asclepius or Salieri rate up? On JP, currently no. There is no 3-star, there is no 4-star, but I don't know, maybe the male? Give me a second. Yeah, it does not seem like it, but I also want to say, since this is CBC, I think male servants can come into play. I might have to see the quote-unquote detailed gacha design, so... other than that, next one is Cupalicious. It is, he's in Big Don Quixote area, right? Pescatori Poca enjoying the commercial goods. It is Ignore Defense, Arts 8, Noble Phantasm, Strength 15. So this one's also... Wow, they're both damage Cs. What the fuck? Ooh, it's Invuln Pierce or Defense Ignore. They're both good. Oh shit, that's actually not bad. 10% art, 20% MP. Ooh, with Defense Ignore, it's kind of hot. Like, if you guys don't have Invuln Pierce, I do recommend BRD. Because Invuln Pierce is so strong to just have. Koetsu Doshu, aka it's a boat that is boats that's there for drinking. Increase card art by 3%, cut damage cut by 100%, and increase overcharge stage by 1. It is a half AP. So I thought it was a Moxa, and I thought it could be Kiritsugu, and it is Kiritsugu. I couldn't see because, you know, fucking far away. But we noticed that the hair was white, so it was most likely Kiritsugu than a Makcha. So this is the classic trio of the OG3, right? Dad, son, and the stepdad that nobody liked. That Dust Queen doc, though? Yeah. You didn't see that. Keek, what you talking about? It's gotcha time? I don't know. Is it gotcha time? How you doing, Anubis? I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. I hope your day has been quite good. Buffs are the friends we made along the way. Brother, that hurts more than you think. I have that one Invuln Pierce from Valentine's Day with a bad civilization on it. Will that work? Yeah. Anything that's, like, if you have one CE, if you have one CE that has Invuln Pierce, I highly recommend do whatever the hell you want. But just having one CE at least of Invuln Pierce just helps out your account so much. But yeah, they're all both drinking their favorite things, and then your boy reading. Dude. If anybody can make Witter jelly, oh my god. I'll fucking lick your toes, brother. Dad, son, and the crazy uncle? That sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. Dad, son, and the tofu guy. Majutsu no Tashinami, essentially. Oh, is that wait. I didn't even notice that was fucking Damia. Sheesh, Damia be blinging out into Hogwarts, huh? Look at him. The ways of the mage, it says. God damn. MP per turn, MP strength up. Who's the blonde? I believe that's Kigil. Yeah, it's Damia, Kigil, and Setenta. You're a wizard, Harry. Harry boy. So it's MP per turn, MP strength by 5%, and critical by 5%. So it's not too shabby. AKA Karudea Deka, AKA Karudea police officers. I believe that's Saito Hajime. You've got your Shinji, Shinpachi, and then you got your Fukucho, AKA Vice Commander, Shinsen Gumida, right? Oh shit, I forgot his name. Golden Kamui, coming in as live action and final season. Fuck Hizukata. There we go. Greedy Dice. So Greedy Dice is a 3-star CE of Bima, but not Bima. Excuse me. It's Ashima Vitama. It's Ashima Vitama, Karna, Yori Odana, and what the fuck is this guy? Is that Lang Ling? Is that Lang Ling? Lang Ling? Lang Ling? Who the fuck is this guy? Because Karna's right here, by the way. Karna's right here. I don't know who that guy is, actually. I can only see it as Lang Ling, but I don't know who that is. It's not Junanko. Yeah, I can only see it as Lang Ling because of the fucking big-ass glasses over there. That's usually a summer costume for your boy Lang Ling here. Alright, because if you don't know, Lang Ling has a costume that has a big-ass glasses. Maybe I'm trifling? Oh, maybe I'm trolling. Oh, perhaps I'm trolling. Then that begs the question, who... It is Lang Ling? I have to look through my Twitter to see the picture reference, because I think I retweeted most of them. Let's see. Yeah, Lang Ling, Doriodana, etc. Got it. Yep. Just making sure. It gives you sure hit, star concentration up, which is nice. Crystal of Wisdom, Alexander, put it to Momayos. It's exactly what you guys want to hear and see. MP game by 5%, MP damage by 3%, crit rate by 3%. 10-5-5, not too shabby. Smooth Sailing is Smooth Sailing is gain star per turn, increase MP strength by 5%. Day off Master, right? Master's day off because Master's a bit sick. So we've got nurse takers taking care of us, which is Charles Babbage busting out that dish for us, that yum sauce with that steamed cooking action, and your boy Sanson taking care of us in healthy style. And you got Jeek-kun, where all the voice actor degens are gonna be fucking loving this craft essence because it's Jeek-kun taking care of you when you're sick in the bed, going, Jeek-kun, I need help. Right? They're gonna go all over that shit. That's gonna help. Alright, yeah, so that's all the banners we have so far for CBC. Okay, so there it is, chat. I was looking for this one. サーモンとご収集、生物や男性のお金で収集してますし、マナプリズム、フレンド交換でもありません。ついて、30回ピックアップ、11回行われた、水石、サブンとコイン、マナプリズム、サブンとご収集のはご収集もありません。ディオスクロイ、オリオン、エンキル、シュバリラ、カイネス、ストーリーの追加される前にお主張します。上場する感じはフレンポイントでも可能です。Yeah, I don't know. Ass clapping cheeks and like the Samson's shit is not written, which is kind of weird, but at least you're gonna get the archer in the banner. So the quote-unquote male banner has Dioscoroy, Orion, Enkidu, Dion, Canis Lancer, Astolfo, and whatchamacallit, all that good jazz. That concludes CBC. Now we're into Charlemagne pickup, which is nice. By the way, February, March is the best time we get degen, though. That's true. I agree. I mean, it's female degen into male degen, so it's understandable. As always, chat, once you get FGO, make sure you guys turn on volume. Because once you have volume on, you can actually enjoy the game 1000% more because of the white day slash, additional shenanigans. You get to hear the voices. If you miss it once, you can replay it, so that's nice. Yeah, I've already talked about the craft essence. We don't have to worry about too much. Charlemagne, yeah, Charlemagne's gonna be on a pickup simultaneously. Don Quixote is going to be on a pickup. Don't worry, you'll see him soon enough in NA. And if you keep continuing the story and collect enough mats, which, by the way, the cool thing about this is that every time they give you a requirement mat, it's always shown, so you can kind of prepare yourself. So these are your requirement mat in order to get Charlemagne's clothing, right? So, disguise costume. The costume is called disguise costume, so don't get it twisted when I say disguise costume, which is the costume's name. Charlemagne disguising himself. You can always purchase it, yada yada yada. So yeah, just a fair warning. Even if you have the costume, if you don't have the servant, you can't activate it. So don't twist your PP. Apparently, strengthening has been added to a certain person. Wait, what the fuck? Hold up. Well, I guess put him on. Yeah. So Charlemagne got a strengthening on his skill, allowing that when he crits, he will get his passive trait. If you don't know his passive trait is King, right? The what is it fucking called? It's Knighthood, or AKA Heroic King. There we go. Yeah, Heroic King. So instead of taking damage, now Charlie can dish out damage and get that buff. That lasts 5 turns for 5 turns. So essentially, if you go 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it'll last about 10 turns. Right? Because it's essentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yada 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 yada. So if you actually proc it every turn, some way, somehow, you get it for 10 turns. So it's kind of OPP, I ain't gonna lie. So this actually makes Charlemagne's stack bullshit, because all you need to do is now come up with a crit comp, and once you make a crit comp, you just, do significant damage, which is kind of wild. And on top of that, hey, you gain more stars, so you kind of guarantee crit. So it's kind of OP. Okay, moving on. And then last but not least, we are going to talk about the event. I don't have to talk too much about the event. Disguise costume, Shubedaraku, same shit, different day. Here are your rewards. There we go, chat. These are your rewards. Something to look forward to is, these following things. Right? These following things there. Very delicious mats that you get to farm. How you doing, Power? Other than that, they really didn't change shit here. So Buramonte and Yang is gonna get additional 50% damage. So they will involve in themselves in story, because if you don't know, anything that requires 50% damage is part of the story. Anything that's below is not part of the story. So all male servants will not give you additional damage, but 20% bond bonus. The girls will not get any bond bonus, but additional damage, so it's not too shabby. Drop rates, mat rates, costume, noble phantasm. And then here, they bust out Budamonte's Noble Phantasm, which I just don't fucking understand. Why didn't they do this during her banner? Because if they don't bring back her banner, there's just no fucking point in this ordeal, right? But it is what it is. Budamonte got her Noble Phantasm upgraded from B to B+. She increases crit damage for additional 3 turns with a 1 rank of attack damage up. It's nice. She finally got a bump up she needed. Now she can fight par. If not, she's useful more than ever. Feels good. Is that Brody buff? Yes, Booty got a buff. God bless, right? God bless Booty buff. I don't have to explain all this because I've done that yesterday. This one is new. Essentially, they brought a special page, right? Share the special page to get Charlemagne phone background. And as always, if you use the special page, right, you're going to get all these guys' background, Twitter header, etc., etc. Goddamn boys collection. I don't have to talk about too much because we've already talked about it. You know, just kind of a quick review. You can take solo servants with different expressions, and you can also take different expression servants with master with different mystic code. It's pretty good. It's very nice. Oh, what the hell? There we go. Updates! Additional function has officially been added. 最大断言のランダム設置、ほぼの一緒を別にサーバントにすることが設定できる。サーバントと一緒に最臨方向をランダムに設定においてゲームのオプションのセームオプションの最大のランダム一定をオンにオフの関わらず、サーバントごと最新はランダムにオンにオフできるようになった。Oh. Okay. 一目の用紙、ゲームオプションの最大ランク数の位置に順序した設定になります。現在、本気ランダム設定ボタンはボタンの部下に存在してオンと存在してオフと詳細されています。オフの場合、オプションで最大のランダムの勢いがかからず、選択しているサーバントの再臨がランダムの設定がオフになります。オンにした場合、ゲームオプションの最大の勢いがかかわらず、選択しているサーバントの最大間のランダムの設定がオン。I see. So you can now officially, right? You can now officially, manually, right? You can now manually say on, rando on and rando off on each servants. So remember, we had to turn. You know how there's a button that says, "Hey, RNG Ascension." You know the button in the in the option menu, right? In the option menu, there is a button called RNG Ascensions, which this allows you to have RNG. So the new update allows you to individually make that happen. So meaning, like, for example, if you want to turn it on, right? If you say 個別に設定 on サーバント状態のランダムにおいてオプションによってサーバントの人のオンオフ関わらずサーバントごとに最近のランダムのオンにオフすることができます。So this allows you to personalize your RNG Ascension. So if you have, for instance, right? Shit, I lost my damn thing. Anyway. If you have the RNG Ascension button, right? RNG Ascension. If that shit is on, if this is off, right? Nothing changes, right? Because of it's essentially they added a subcategory of RNG button that allows you to turn it on individually or just in general turn it on. いや、移行体の準備はオン。現在の設定はオンになっています。で、個別に設定。サーバントが種をランダムに変化させることをどうか設定します。この設定がオンの場合、クエストを確実し前にサーバントの表示がランダムのように化けます。一定的に指示すると、一定順序サーバントのサーバントのサイリングランダム適用のオンオフの設定が適用されます。個別に設定を選択すると、一般人したサムごとにオンオフ設定。Yeah, so So essentially, most of the option chat is going to be here. That's dictated by the option menu, right? It's dictated by the option menu RNG Ascension. Most of it's going to be right here. Most of it. And you now have a personal customization of which servants can have RNG Ascension or not. So if you have it on and you want it turned off, you can turn it off here. The other way works as well. If the RNG Ascension is off and you want your favorite servant to have RNG, you can turn it personally on so it ignores it. It's not complicated, but I can't explain it simply enough that it's gonna sound complicated, right? TLDR, you now have additional buttons to customize your Ascensions, to turn it on or turn it off individually. I think that's the best way I can explain it. Any questions so far, right? Any questorino so farino? すべての登場サーバントの関わる主機を手に戻す機能。ゲームオプションで、すべての主機を常人に変える設定を主機に戻す機能を記載しています。上昇時ランダム設定を一度に発動した場合にお願いください。So they now have an additional game option that says reset, reset everything. Reset to 0. So now that you can personally change the RNG of your costumes, right? Your RNG servants' costumes. If you fuck up or if you want to reset everything to 0, you now have a button to just reset. Wow. That's... I don't know. Did you guys get that? I don't know if I conveyed that to you guys properly. I genuinely don't know if I've explained that efficiently. I really don't. Oh well. If you guys got questions, make sure you ask them. Other than that, this is your natural... will that change anything? It's not going to change anything dramatically, right? It's just able to manipulate your ascensions to a more sophisticated level. AKA, you can now individually change ascensions or not change ascensions. So, like, if you have the all ascension RNG turned off, but you want like your Salter to have RNG costume, you can do that now. It used to be everybody on or everybody off. Now it's everybody off. Now it's everybody on, and you can pick some servants to be off, or everybody off, and you can pick some servants to be on. So you can now customize your RNG Ascension instead of turning it just on and off. Did that make sense, Power? I hope it did. As always, Anime Japan 2024, they finally busted out the live stream. Photo booth, original goods, novelty live streams, cosplayers, greetings, blah, blah, blah. Noble Phantasm, they're going to bust out Ibuki Doji's Noble Phantasm, aka the Beer Cutter. It's pretty cool. By the way, like I said, live streams coming in hot. By the way, there is one live stream before this. So I hope you guys are ready for that. 4 days before this actual live stream, there's going to be another live stream. This is a Anime Japan live stream that's mainly anime. So that involves Saber, Protagonist, MASH. So it's very going to be interesting how things are going to be. For show. So whether we're getting a new Fate anime, whether we're getting Fate anime, FGO anime, Strange Fake announcement, who fucking knows? But in a lot of these, we'll know one day. So is that just wait? So will that change anything? Just a little. I like to see it in action. Oh, okay. I mean, that sounds good. That actually sounds better than I could ever think of. Fuck, where am I gonna farm? It doesn't matter what I farm. So why don't we just tell me why? Yeah, we'll just do it right here. Oh shit! I accidentally deleted myself. Hello. Alright, so like for instance, right? Like I'm going to turn off, right? Like for instance, I'm going to turn off my there we go. Like for instance, I don't want my girl Suzuka to not change, okay? So currently, right? Currently I have everybody Ascension, right? Currently I have everybody random Ascension. I just now clicked off, so no, Suzuka no longer changes from this form. She will no longer be off of her 4th Ascension, aka 3rd Ascension. You get what I mean? Because I specifically put personally don't move Ascension, right? So now in personally in Ascension, you now see this portrait, right? You now see this portrait whenever you pick my Suzuka permanently. You get what I mean? But I also have RNG, friend and follow Ascension. フレンドやフォロワーさんにマストスポーツする送信しての再現することができます。自己決心のフォロワーでのし始め。See, like you see how I turned it off. If I turn it on, I can't fuck too much with the RNGs, right? Because if I have it turned on, right, the quote-unquote random Ascension on, I can't touch any of the command cards, I can't touch any of the Ascension pictures, and I can't touch any of the quote-unquote Ascension battle motions because I have turn on RNG, right? I can turn it off and make it personal to myself. Like for instance, maybe I want the 2nd battle sprite because that fucking, skinny bikini got me quaking. Or maybe she should look like a racing car in the thingy, right? Oh, but I like the I like the racing car, right? I like the racing car battle commands. So I'm gonna change it, right? So you see how I can change command cards and whatnot when I have this shit turned off? But when I turn it on, right, it's all RNG. It's all RNG. Right? It's all RNG. This is going to be your default settings, right? It should say, if it's on, if this left side button, if the left side button says on right there, chat, it means that your RNG ascension is on for both yourself up top, right? The top one is for yourself. The bottom one is for your friends, okay? Friends list and followers list. So you can now, if you want to customize your favorite servant, you can now personally turn off RNG Ascension, so you can personally and permanently, personally and permanently customize your favorite servants to your own will. While the other rest of the 100 and 300 and plus servants are on the RNG Ascension. You get what I mean? I don't know if you got me. I hope you do. And this is the opposite effect, right? This is, you use the last buttons when you have the RNG Ascension to everybody off. Because the very far right button is to turn on RNG Ascension personally. So it's just, this button will be your default place, right? Default place that says, hey, follow whatever the all is telling you, right? Because you can change the all button at the option, right? And then you have two buttons that says, hey, use off whenever this is on, and use on whenever this is off. It's, I don't know how to explain it to you, dude. I don't know how simpler I can explain. I hope you got it. I'm very bad at explaining shit. I know. I'm a bad teacher. I've been told that many times. I hope you got at least a gist of what I'm trying to say. That's all I can ask for, really. Think I understand? I hope so. It's just in the end, just a quality of life, allowing you to manipulate your personal servants individually, whether you put them on RNG Ascension or not. Press button and shit happens, pretty much. Yes, sir, pretty much. Alright, so before we start the event, chat, I suppose it's time for us to turn on the music so we don't not ignore what the fuck they're trying to attempt. So if you guys don't know already, here is your My Room has customized as well. During White Day event, so it's about 3 weeks, during this 3 weeks, chat, you are able to take photos of your servants individually, or you can take servants plus master. Okay, and I'll show it to you. By the way, these are your quote-unquote backgrounds. Background changes every so often, so don't fuck around. So, like, for instance, I want to say, I would like to take a photo. So I clicked, right? I clicked on the top button right here, and you get two options. The left one is servant only. So, for instance, I would go, I would like to take my girl Say, and says, hey, which ascension do you want to take your Say in? I want her in her third ascension, right? Actually, there's no volume, so let me fucking turn on volume real quick. Once we turn on volume, things get a little better. You guys hear that? I'm gonna take just the servant. I'm gonna get my girl Say, and I want her in her third ascension. Ta-da! Right? She's smiling. Now, here it is. There's multiple options. There is the change servant, so you can now change servant up top. Change servant expression. By clicking this button, the second button, you can change your servant's expression. They're mostly gonna be cute ones. I think there's only like 4 to 5, but they're all cutie patootie, okay? And then you can delete the UI. The third button is to delete UI. So you can just go, oh, look, Big Papa Pickle. Boom, right? I just took a screenshot of my baby girl. God bless. But you can also take a photo. By taking a photo, you get an Instagram-like shenanigans, which you can obtain in order for you to, guess what? Put that shit on Twitter or, you know, YouTube, Discord, yada, yada, yada. Okay? That is how you can use it. Now, you can use this with a master. You do have to get back to my room and click this button up top. By clicking this button up top, now you click the right button that says Master 2-Shot. So this allows you to get my girl in 3rd Ascension, and then you get to pick your mystic codes. You can also change sex if you want to, right? Unfortunately, you have to own your mystic code in order to get these clothings and expression, okay? You can choose to wear whatever you want, but you have to own those clothing, so do be careful. So like for instance, I'm going to go for Tropical Summer, and you get to see together, right, with Master and whatnot. And by clicking onto them, you get to pick the main. You see how when I click on say overlaps Master, but if I click Master, Master overlaps say, right? And you can also change expression, right, as you can see. And you can also change Master's clothing if you want to. Because remember, Master's expression cannot be changed, but technically Master's expression changes with the Mystic Code. So that is an interesting small thing to remember. At the same time, you could swap places. Look at that. Very funny stuff, right? You can do things like that. If say is the main, you can hide your face with a hammer. But if protag is the main, you get to put the hammer in the bag. It's very cool. It's very niche, which is very awesome, right? It is a nice little thing that you can play around. I enjoy this. I think it's a crazy, great idea. Like I said, it has been improving ever since CBC 2 years ago, which NA has experienced. Because NA has experienced only 2 servants at a time, right? So now you can take a picture, take a little checky, right? And then you put that shit on, you know, Instagram, Twitter, etc. Yada, yada, yada. All that good stuff. Like, I want to put my boy Arash in 3rd Ascension. I want to be a space captain. So we're like, goddamn, right? Right, we can get it things like that. The background changes every day and a half. So my room is changing every rotation. You do not have the power to forcefully change my room, but my room is on a rotation, okay? My room rotations are as follows. They said it in the event. They'll change every so often and then come back to the theater room and then final stage. You can't customize backroom, but you can enjoy the background the way you do it. You can wear our outfits too. Yes, you can wear whatever you want, right? Like for instance, I got my girl Say in her awesome costume, and then I probably want to go street clothing so we can match. So we got the girl here, right? It's funny because you can do a lot of things with overlapping, right? Suzuka is just a big art, so shit gets in the way if you don't put pro tag up front. You can change her expression, so you can go like that, right, to be mischievous. You can be like that to be cutie patootie, silly at its finest, smiles. Oh, she doesn't have a, like, cutie face. That's okay. Maybe if I change her ascension, she might get a cuter face. Nope, it's the same for expression. That's kinda unfortunate. There's a lot of expression you can technically use on her, but I guess they wanted to live at each servant for 4, so that's alright. Right, you can change sides and whatnot, right? Take a picture, all that good stuff. Why can't this be permanent? You know, that's why you gotta play CBC every year, my friend. That's what makes CBC so unforgettable. It's a YouTube thumbnail. You can do YouTube thumbnail for it too. It's true. Kuro needs to photobomb that pic. I swear to God. You don't need nobody hobo bombing. Here is Prologo. 普通ならぬ幕が開き. It says an act that an act of abnormality opens to the occasion. Act, like a play act, right? By the way, is it too loud? Tell me if it's too loud. 喝采の音はされながら雷鳴のようだった。The thundering applause, the applause of cheering and praising what I witnessed, the claps of thunder spread out throughout the stadium, or you know, the fucking play area. The spotlights bathed me with its rays. Life, death, love, and Koi to ai ka. NA doesn't have that differentiation of romance, huh? But it should be love and romance, right? Romance and love. All of it written here. That's right. I am only a mere human that can only stand and survive in a place like this. That is my lifestyle. That is how I live. Just like this mere moment, its glistening brilliance shines so short, but that is what I always seek. I had no regrets. None whatsoever. That's right. You can even swear it by my nose. Isn't that right, Christian? Christian? Ah, sorry. You're not truly Christian. You are... I know. I know the name more than you would ever thought. After all, you of all people, much more famous than I can ever be. That's right. If I remember correctly, your name was... What was his name? It wasn't Christian. I don't know why Christian came along. Aw, shit. This is please. I need an autograph from all the knights. If you guys don't know, chivalry. Chivalry booming, right? Chivalry trend is happening right now in Karadea, where everybody and their mom wants to be a good chivalristic person. Even the kids. And then I screamed at the top of my lung, you see. How dare you, you vile mage user! Let go of that filthy hand of yours! It says you truly are a real chivalristic knight, I think. You think? Oh, come on, Sancho. Anywho, you vile mage! I have defeated thee after a hard-fought battle! Wow! Wow, look at that. The chivalry trend is at its peak. I suppose so. It seems that Don Quixote and Sancho's little storytelling of its adventure seems to quite created a stir. Simultaneously, the artist and artistic and writer servants and play servants came along and made it more amplified, and because of that, they made their own little side stories. And they started doing it, and look where it leads us now. I've never thought a chivalristic trend would bloom so quickly in this fashion. Well, I suppose it's a good thing for me. After all, I have to sign a lot of things. I never thought it would be a storm of them, though. With this decree, you too could be a chivalrous knight, my friends. You would be cleansed. You would be cleansed from barbaricness and would define yourself as an authentic knight. Of course, this chivalrous set, you would usually need 1 million plus QP. However, I can give you an offerous, generous, if some say a chivalrous deal of only 800,000 QP. 800,000 QP to be a chivalrous set, you see. Hey, you there! Oh my god, what the fuck is happening? It says, I've taken out all the unnecessary parts from my friend, comrade next to me. The actual chivalrous set. Right here. How about it? It only cost 300,000 QP, you see. It's so cheap. Oh, so cheap that it's almost, you're ripping me off. Unfortunately, the jousting lands would come at a different pricing cost. Oh my god, what? It says, for some odd reason, there's some sales happening about chivalry. And it says, hey, you two, I sincerely hope you keep it down. After all, the quote-unquote moral committee is taking their rounds. Charlemagne. You should hear this as well, you see. 確かにやりきすぎるとジャンル誰かが制御を置いてグハッとという我らの敗北のパターンなのだが。It says, you see, we can predict our losing pattern by Jannu Daraku coming in to give us a real lecture and warning us about our misdeeds. However, things are a little different. Due to this chivalrous trend being as such, this time, Jannu Daraku herself, which is the OG one, by the way, herself is being involved in this little charade. It says, excuse me, it seems like you're doing something very shady there. I would like to go over there, so if I can come through, huh? Do you want me to sign? It says, I will not be signing any binding contract anytime soon, so please be on your way. Oh, that's not the case. You want me to just write it on a white board? Understood. Then here's my sign. It's okay. I will 大丈夫です。じっくり慎重にやらせていただきます。It says, I will take my time to make sure that there's no error to this honor. And with that said, now is the time to profit while she is distracted. Indeed. It's quite strange, quite mysterious. Right now, we're trending as a chivalrous movement, but I wonder why there's nobody coming to ask me about anything. I think it's your clothing, Tristan. Something about your clothing might be saying something. Huh? I suppose that could be the case. I can't believe a chivalrous movement, or AKA, becomes so trendy, huh? I suppose I should thank you, Don Quixote. Don Quixote, merci Don Quixote. Thank you, Don Quixote. Merci, Don Quixote. He's saying thank you twice. And welcome to my era. My time has come. Oh, Roland. And everybody else came too, huh? Yahoo! Hey, hey, Your Majesty. Huh? You want my lance? Sure. Take it away. Here you go. Ah-chan, you shouldn't be giving your noble phantasm left and right, you know. What happens if you lose it? Don't worry, don't worry. They're just borrowing it, you know. No harm done there. Hey, didn't you lose a lot of things saying things like that exactly in your story, Ah-chan? Well, let's leave that to the side note, okay? Oh, by the way, Your Majesty, a lot of people wants to join in our 12 Nights of Chivalry, you know? But what do you think? Oh. まあ入りたいっていう人間を拒むことはできないからな。He says, well, you can't just deny the people who wants to join in straight up, so why not? Of course. Make sure you have addition, right? Make sure to put all the additions and whatnot set up. But in this case, I mean, I suppose we'll be looking for the 13th position of the 12 chivalrous knights of the Charlemagnes, but oh, yeah, I did mention that too. Specifically, they're gonna be on the 13th position. And when I said that, then yeah, they all said that's perfectly fine. The 13th position of the 12 chivalrous knight is a very important position, and got even more fired up. And even Blackbeard, yeah, wanted to join in. Because I says, are you serious? That's right. 13th position is very important. I see. Now, if they retort me, if they answer me like that, I suppose that position is very important. Uh-oh. Oh. Sound of the alarm. Alright, it's time for me to go to the command room. See you guys. Alright, I suppose we should follow Master, huh? We have arrived. Senpai, thank you for coming in. Indeed, thanks for joining us. Ugh, this alarm bell is always bad for the heart. Is it a singularity, perhaps? Yep, the classic minute singularity. I'm going to be calling out the servants able to join in on this expedition, and... Oh, huh. Well, would you look at that? They all came in. Just a stroke of luck. Welcome, guys. So that means... Are we the ones able to join in on this adventure? That's right. I believe the servants that are matched to join in on Master's adventure this time is the Charlemagne plus the 12 chivalrous knights, and it says how honorable, the glory. There's a couple other words that mean important things, right, Sancho? Something adventure is, I believe, the impression that people will get in positivity. Indeed. Something adventure. Yes. And with that said, Don Quixote plus Sancho Panza will be joining your adventure. Oh, Don Quixote and Sancho. Ooh, how reliable. Yes, we'll be in your care as well. Nice to meet you. Let's work together. Hey, Sancho, is this okay? Aren't we, a bit out of place compared to the rest of them? That's perfectly fine, my dear husband. Isn't that correct, Master? That's right. You are shining. You're shining brightly, my friend. That's too much in front of them. I don't remember. Was it a dragon or giant Don Quixote story? Don Quixote's story has a lot. I believe it included a giant. I also believe it included something to do with a dragon, but I don't know. But just understand that in the very end, Don Quixote's story were stories, right? There were very exaggerated stories. It says, indeed, you're shining very brightly. You're magnificent, my dear husband. What? Shining brightly? Just the tip of my head? Are you talking about my helmet, perhaps? Yes. Oh, I'm quite worried about this. So is this everybody? No. In actuality, there's one more person. 大統領を Daitouryo Sanjo. I've been called upon, so the great president has arrived. I am always the direct current of both good boys and good adults. And I am the enemy of Tesla, of bad kids and bad adults. It is me, Thomas Alva Edison! Oh, Edison? The king of inventing. That is I. And so, Miss Da Vinci, what sort of singularity are we dealing with? 私の発明家としての本科がこう、異様なく悪行される感じ Is there going to be a singularity where my inventions is going to be used in full throttle, perhaps? I suppose. Everybody gather up and listen. This is the visual we got from the Shiba. Take a look. Well, where is this place? It's, Yep. I suppose you won't get it if you just only see that, right? So... I wanted Torais Megis to answer us properly, but it seems one of the staff people noticed exactly where we were. They specifically stated this is the backstage room of some sort of an auditorium. You say backstage room. I suppose it's to explain and determine that this is near a play of sort? Yep, that backstage room, I suppose. Oh. So the singularity of this is gonna be about plays and plays and acting, huh? I've never heard of this before. It says, however, we did get a singularity where it was just an entire building, right? Building-like estate as a singularity, you see. So, by the way, that's the callback to 2 years ago's event, which is a CBC where the everything else was just practically, a tall building. So, I've recently got additional data, so I will be reading them now. The location is unknown. The time of date is also unknown. It's just that from the toys and from the backstage equipments analyzing through there, the possibility that we're near the 2000 area, I believe. A special singularity, and on top of that, it's a play, huh? Stage? I suppose this does not look like it's a job meant for the 12 Chivalry Knights, but... Is this alright, Master? It says, I'll be relying on you guys, but I think it's more than meets the eye. I see. Then if that's the case, I better show off my good side then. But, talking about Mia's side, I wonder what my workers, co-workers slash my subjects, right? I wonder what my subjects would do. I'm pretty sure they have nothing to do with plays and storytellings and acting out, right? Might be a bit problematic. What? My lord or my liege? Are you saying that I'm a barbaric person that don't even know how to do acting and stage performance? Well, you're right. Look at him. Yeah, hey. Don't go reversing it back to me. Well, I wonder if that's the case. I believe personally we might not be acquainted or able to roleplay or act out as a performer. However, when it comes to stage and performances and story-wise, I believe we, as in general, might have some connection to that. Oh, now that you mention it, that sounds actually makes sense. Yes, that is true. Mr. Don Quixote had quite a number amount of musical designs and circumstances and performances being played out for him. And on top of that, there's even opera. Yeah, there's an opera performance specifically for Mr. Roland. Huh. I see. Me as a main character in an opera? Feels good, man. Me. I want to be the main role. I want to be the main role, you know? Alright. Calm down, you guys. Maybe next time. Other magical beasts and other threatening-esque calibers or enemies detection-wise, just looking at the visuals, it didn't look like it was very dangerous. Not too many of them. There's multiple servants being detected here and there, but... Savanto no hannou wa sufu mireru. There's multiple servants reading nearby. But at the same time, their Saint Graph numbers are quite high, so you probably can see them when we get there. The Holy Grail is existing in that circumstances, and that is for certain. However, the magical disruption or anything irregular is not being seen nor being detected so far. I suppose we land on the area, understand the circumstances of that singularity, and do what we must as usual, correct? Well, I suppose we're now in the presence of Lord Charlemagne, the Europeans' top brass. I believe the circumstances will be easiest in order. Well, I suppose we should all get race shift preparation then. Let's all let's all be happy and fix this and let's all go with a smile. That's right, let's go! Understood. You guys ready? Oh! Everybody's so excited to race shift. We're race shifting shit. Ooh, it's a reused asset from one of the Moriarty's event. And we've landed. Hey, the lights are all turned off. I suppose the electricity might be out. Oh, Singularity-kun. Poor you. I'm here to fix you. Don't worry. I'll give you some lights to see. Now this is what a brilliance of the civilization looks like. Hello? I can't see anything. It's too bright. Edison! Our visuals have gone all white. There's nothing we can do about it. Turn it off. Oh, apologies. Then I suppose I would lower the output and there you go. Is that alright? Is that sufficient enough light for you all? It's terrible! What is that, background lighting? What happened? Flashbang? 若くサーベントでありながら、業務を楽しむ営末を決めていたのに起こしやがってからに。I was I, a mere a small servant, enjoying my little nap time. And enjoying my nap time to the fullest, and you just woke me up abruptly. How dare you? Who goes there? I am the owner of this play theater. Excuse me. If you could show yourself, it would be greatly appreciated. Ha 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 ha. Of course. I see you're a beautiful lady. If I could actually show myself, things would not be bad of a situation as it is now, my dear. Because I am, in actuality, a shadow itself, you see. Oh, can he only come out if we can portrait a shadow? So, essentially he says, unfortunately, I am, as the word states, I am a shadow. I'm an eminence of shadow. It's 月の光が人の光がさらめく時の時のみ我が身は実体化できるのだよ。It says when there's a moonlight or a human, when there's a moonlight or a man-made light posted upon near me, then I can truly show my true form through shadow. Well, easy said and done. To compress all that, it means that all I can truly do is show you the shadow of myself, and that's the best I can do, unfortunately. Yes, this is Karadea reading. As that shadow person have stated, the Saint Graph reading of this person is significantly low. This is not a shadow servant. He's more of a phantasmal spirit than of that caliber. Oh, why don't we just ask him? Hey, mister, are you perhaps a phantasmal spirit? Oh, exactly! You're correct! Oh, it seems that the body that I once had is no longer with me, and I revived, or summoned, with a revival with no flesh in mind. Oh, how tragedy, or perhaps of comedy. I was not planning to live myself in such a midway half-ass circumstances. So it's a living shadow? Yes. A living shadow. AKA Eminence of Shadow. Excuse me, can we get your name? Oh, true. I suppose I can show you. You asked for my true name. And I should answer it like this. I am a music writer. Oh, I gotta fucking... What was his name again, chat? Was it Vaughn? Sean? Forgot the fucker's name. I am a playwright, a duelist, a musician, and a researcher, archaeologist, etc. It says I was a playwright planning myself to travel through the moons, and my tongue was unique as a devil, is what I've been told. Yes. My name is, Savanian Doshirano do Bergerac. That motherfucker right there. Servian, right? Savian Dorashino do Bergerac. That is who I am. Oh, Mr. Shirano do Bergerac. Oh my. Quite the high-ended famous playwright himself. Yeah, because he was an epistolarian, right? He was an epistolarian, a novelist, a playwright, and a duelist. And an epistolarian is a written message conveyed from one person to another through a medium, right? Something of an esoteric means that it's of letter writing. The term usually excludes writing material intended to read in its original form by a larger number of people, such as newspapers and play cards. Although even these may include material in a form of an open letter, the typical form of a letter of a many-century of archetypal concept even today. Oh, you're exactly quite correct. A beautiful lady that has beautiful ears. If I were to be a servant, I would be a saber, no doubt. But unfortunately, my current circumstances, as you can see, as it is. As you can see, quite tragic. I'm merely just a shadow. I would like to go to court and I would like to go to court and I would like to go to court and talk about this. However, I must ask the question next. Who are you all? Asta, I suppose it's best if we think of him as a servant that has been called upon the Holy Grail. We don't know if he's an enemy or an ally just yet. I suppose we can keep it at that. Make sure to whisper to Da Vinci that all the servants that we're currently going to be in is going to use their quote-unquote fake names to get through until further notice. Understood. I heard you loud and clear. I too have been summoned by the Holy Grail, you see. I've got no name, so you could just call me Charles, okay? Shattered. Like Charles. That's all you need to know. Oh, I see. Is that how that works? You see, my fellow comrades here as well also is in the same predicament. Starting from the left there. The Old Man of the Dawn, Miss Maid, Mr. Lion, Rolla, and Bura-chan, and I'll ask her. And on top of that, Caster, Protag. Caster, Protag here. Huh? Hey, are you almost set? Did you almost label me as an idiot? Mr. Mr. Ass, you're silly. Don't kid yourself. It must be your imagination. I see. Perhaps, are you able to combat? Are you a servant that's capable of combat? I think I can, yeah. Excellent. Then, I have quite the favor to ask of you. Within these auditoriums, the stage, where we do the plays, Surrounding there is multiple Saint Graph of spirits of magical beasts that I would like to hire you, or ask of thee, to take care of them. If you could, please. There's play. There are actors and staffs and other servants that I'm hiring in order to perform such play, but unfortunately, the only fighting capability one is just one, you see. Rest of them is merely a phantasmal spirit like I, so we can't do anything about it. Ah, well, we've got a lot of questions to ask of you. If you can give us that information first, we don't mind cleaning up the rest. Of course. If that is the case, please. What kind of question would you like to ask? Would you like me to answer? We would like to ask where the Holy Grail is. Do you know where it is? Or perhaps you have it in your hand or possession. I know where it is. However, it's unfortunate that I do not own it or have a possession to it. That is also with that also goes with the rest of the servants that I have hired. What do you think, Mr. Ass? Do you think he is telling the truth? It says Astolfo instinct, right? Instinctually answering that question. I don't think he's lying. Maybe. It says, hey, that's my job. That's my job. He can't take my job like that. Alright. And if that's the case, we don't need to worry about being an enemy of him. I suppose we'll now go clean up your mess for you. Hey, Caster. I don't know too much, but do you know who that person is? Shirano, maybe? I'm gonna say I don't know, so the game will explain it to us. I don't know who that is either. After this job, add an additional history lesson test and... What?! And if that's the case, well, we still have time. Let me give you a quite example. I like how Godorov is just like, after your mission, you're getting a supplementary history lesson. It says, yeah, I will give you a brief description of who this man is. Shilano do Berishla, born in 1700, around. He was a duelist and a France playwright and a novelist at that. I have a couple of other titles too, you see. Indeed. He was also an episotarian. And also wrote a novel that specifically wrote about a journey diary to the world of the moon, you see. It's called... it's called Comical History of the States and Empires of the Moon. I believe that's what he wrote. Oh, he's a sci-fi guy! I suppose the best writing that we could ever remember him by is the, やはり有名なのは19センチュリーにエドモン・ロスタンが作家の白野様のモデルをして書いた遊興。So I believe the best thing that came out of him was a model that was referencing as in the 19th century of Edmund Rostand, right? The model after Mr. Shirano's work effort called Shirano do Bergerac. So So Shirano Bergerac was a play. Yeah, Shirano Bergerac is a play, and from this play, I believe. Shirano Bergerac is the play written by Edmund Rodstad. The play is a fictionalization of following board outlines Bergerac's life. Yeah, Shirano do Bergerac is supposed to be the case. ただ有名なのは19センチュリーのエドモン・ロスタンが楽しみの知らせをモデルにして書いたexaggerated biography, aka yeah, so aka in the 19th century, Roston Edmund wrote a exaggerated life play, right, of Cyrano de Bergerac, called Cyrano de Bergerac. That's right. Keep going. A duelist of Mr. Cyrano, who had a big nose, and its cousin, Roxanne, and the amateur duelist Christian. It depicts about these three candidates, or these three actors, to write. Indeed, it's both a comedy and a tragedy, a story of heroic things, some would say. It says there is in the Karadea books there are reference in movies there, so whenever we have the time, Master, we should watch it. I believe that concludes the explanation. However, I might say, I must ask this specific question. Mr. Cyrano, are you perhaps the model version of Cyrano do Bergerac? Or are you the actual Cyrano person who is the playwright? Ha ha ha! I suppose I am the main character of sort, my beautiful lady. So he's not the real person. He's the character of a story. I know this is a bit abrupt, but are you the owner, if not the ruler of this singularity? Unfortunately, I am not, and that's the problem, I suppose. Well, no. I have not answered that question properly. No? But you said you know the location of the Holy Grail, though, right? Indeed. So, where is it? Somewhere in this auditorium, this stage, in this theater. I don't know exactly, but I know one thing that might make the Holy Grail appear. And that is, it's Cyrano do Bergerac. That's it. Cyrano do Bergerac? Isn't that your name, sir? Indeed. But however, I'm specifically talking about the play title here, meaning that you've all been chosen as a cast member. You should be grateful, my dear cast crew. You guys, with you all involved, we can get this play on the road. What? A play? Oh, by the way, that's the recycled. Yeah, that was a recycled asset there. Not this one. This one's not recycled. Very cool. I suppose the system, the animation is recycled in a weird way. I've seen this in multiple things. However, Cyrano de Bergerac is the all-new one. Ooh, it's very interesting that they're gonna do a Divine Comedy here instead of Ordeal Call 2. So that's very intriguing. Yeah, they're gonna do Divine Tragic and Divine Comedy here. So that's kind of out the Ordeal Call 2 window. Because NASA doesn't like to do the same shit twice in a similar manner. Oh my god, how long did that shit take, chat? What the fuck? Did that take me an hour to read one fucking chapter? Oh my god, what is this about Lasengle recruitment? Oh, we'll get to there if I ever finish this goddamn story. Like, holy damn. Is there a difference between a divine and a tragic comedy? Yes. Divine comedy and tragic comedy are a bit different, but on the same page, right? Divine comedy is a poem, right? And tragic comedy is a genre. And tragic comedy is, as the title instills, right? It's a play or a novel that contains both elements of comedy and tragedy. That's what called tragicomedy is. Divine Comedy is just a title, right? Divine Comedy is such a title that's, I believe, used by an Italian playwright. Essentially, it's about Dante. Not Dante's Inferno, but essentially talks about the state of a soul after death and presents an image of divine justice method out of due punishment or reward. It describes Dante's travel through hell, purgatory, and heaven. It's an allegory of the poem representing the soul's journey towards God, beginning with recognition and rejection of sin, which is Dante's Inferno, and followed by the penitent Christian life of Purgatorio, which is then followed by the soul's ascendance to godhood, the Paradiso, excuse me. Dante draws the medieval Catholic theology and philosophy, and especially the theocentric philosophy derived from the Summa Theologicoma of the Thomas Aquinas. Constantly, the Divine Comedy has been called the Summa inverse. That's what Divine Comedy is, right? Divine Comedy is essentially a play. It's an Italian literature that I think it's the highest caliber. I think it's the same person who made Dante's Inferno, aka Divine Comedy. Ironically, Trudge Draco's event is also a Divine Comedy because we were ascending towards heaven. I mean, sure, you can think about it like that too, right? In an interesting way, we have been doing Divine Comedy for a very long time. Essentially, the entire circumstances of FGO is Divine Comedy. And I believe in Ordeal Call 2, that's going to be throttled up quite a bunch. Just because they're going to have to talk about the... they're going to have to talk about the waste bin, aka the trash bin of FGO. Because, you know, every location chat needs a trash can, right? They need a RAM. they need a temporarily placed, or anything that dies gets, sent to the trash can and get burned. So it's going to be a very interesting thing to see. I don't think you'll see Singularity F right away, but you'll definitely see Tokyo, for sure, and Tokyo's going to get fucked up pretty badly. Because right now, what's happening is a lot of places trying to become an underworld, or aka a new vacuum. A new vacuum of space to put new different shit of unnecessary and unwanted, now that we're in a new world, new place, new circumstances, new rules, new dimension. It's gonna be very interesting. Divine Comedy and Dante's Inferno are the same, exactly. Yeah. Tragic comedy gotcha pools? I mean, you could explain it like that. What the hell happened in Tokyo? A lot of things. Tokyo is a prototype. If you haven't read Prototype, Prototype's already fucked up as it is. Singularity F also plays a significant role with Singularity X. At the same time, if you watch Dante's, if you play Dante's event, right, Dante's Tower event, if you talk about K&K event, which low-key needs a main interlude, but they'll never fucking do it. Other than that, yeah, play Dante's quote-unquote interludes. On top of that, try to get a video of Summer 6. When did Kiara come out? Summer 6? Yeah, around Summer 6. Please be a car reference. Tokyo drifting? One can only hope. Kiara was Summer 5? Yeah, Summer 5. Check out Summer 5. Also, ad time. If you guys don't know, I am sponsored by Rogue. Check out the description below. And if you ever want something, don't forget to hit me up with a TLT with a discount code to get 20% off. Of course, this does help me make some revenue. If you are interested in getting energy drinks and want to try out flavors, you can always go for it. All right, let's start chapter 1, because god damn it, I need to start farming. I might have to do a Lasengle shit tomorrow. Just, Japan is, the story is just so long. Know what I'm saying? So long, brother. 劇場内で乱入しようとしていた敵の反応。It says all the enemies have been, all the enemies that's been causing a ruckus has been taken care of. Merci, Buddha-chan. Of course. But we're talking about being a play, huh? Oh, well. And on top of that, why do I have to be Christian? AKA, apparently, Charlemagne is Christian. Okay, that makes sense in the costume, then. I don't know. It seems Mr. Shirano has stated you should be? I don't know if I can pull it off, you know? We're going in the past, just a few seconds, right? Like couple minutes ago, right? Like 30 minutes or less. I see. What you're trying to tell us is that you want us to do a play, act out things, and that's gonna make the Holy Grail appear? Indeed, indeed. I don't know the answer to why that is. I cannot explain it to you, but that's all I know. Oh. A play? We get to act out? That sounds fun. What are we doing? Let's do it. Hey, Charles, let's do it. Mr. Ass. It's not something that we can just say, let's do it and take care of it, you know? By the way, I want to be the main protagonist. A lead role. It might be useless, but let me ask you this. There's no other way but that, right? Or do you have something in mind? Even if there is, why would I have to tell you? After all, I too want to create this play, you see. Man, so that's the angle you went with. Excuse me. Shirano do Bergerac. Unfortunately, I am quite an amateur when it comes to playwrights and acting. If somebody like myself, an amateur, is asked to perform a world-class, amazing pro of acting career, I would take a couple years. It would definitely take a couple of years to hone my skill to that such degree. It says, we can forego that, and I believe the audience won't mind at all. There's audience? Is there? Of course there is! Did you see the ghosts roaming around these areas of auditoriums and whatnot? Yes. Those are our guests. Those are our audience. Wait, is it alright for us? But you requested us to beat the crap out of them. Oh no. I'm only asking you to beat those who are going off the rails. Go on a rampaging spree. Those that do not sit down quietly. That is all. If those are the only ones you are dealing with, it's perfectly fine. And who cares? Who cares if you're an amateur? After all, you're all servants. You have you have the balls and the galls to at least stand up on a stage and say things out loud without hesitation, correct? I won't take a no for an answer. I know you all can do it. I wanna do it. I am lead role. You two, calm down. It says, do not worry, my friends. All the roles have already been assigned. The protagonist, Shirano, is already set in stone, you see. Oh. It's me, of course. What? What? What are you guys disappointed for? It's obvious, isn't it? Unfortunately. Myself currently and I are not perfected. Ah, 俺にできることは、立候補して愛に声を宝物に叫ぶことができているというわけで、代理の知らぬが必要なんだ。It says, however, I'm not perfect. I'm not complete like I was back then. All I can do is bust out my bravado voice and act out perfectly as best as I can. So therefore, we need a lead substitute Shirano to act in my place while I do the play. So who's gonna be the acting lead role? My good sir, you, if you can. I would love for you to be my stand. What? Me? Old man? My dearest husband, it seems that Shirano do Bergerac is now your role to perform. Congratulations. What? What? Yes. And with that said, so this is the order of the operation for each and individual roles. Shirano Dovedrek will be done by Mr. Old Man Don. Mr. Charles will do Christian. Nice to meet you. And Roxanne would be... Hello, everyone. I have been summoned to do the role of Roxanne. It's me, Yun. Huh? What the? You? Why are you here? It seems that you must have known me. Perhaps somewhere in the Holy Grail War we met one point, huh? If that's the case, nice to meet you. Indeed, nice to meet you as well. Isn't her attitude a bit different from the usual? It can't be help it. She's Roxanne! I'll do my best. I'm Shirano's friend, Ragno. Yep. It seems that I'm the head. It seems I'm the leader of the candy shop. Sounds good. I'm Count Dogish. I'm a bad guy, huh? Sounds good to me. I'll do my best with Mr. Castor here together to work on the backstage properly. Indeed. And then I will be creating multiple tools and other new inventions to help out the play working accordingly and efficiently. No, I don't need any of that. What? It's important! I must ask you to reconsider. Well, I suppose more audience is better. I am a maid at heart here, so I will be working in the backstage simultaneously being the manager of Old Man Don in order for his role to be prepared. After all, it is a main role, you see, and it must be done perfect. It seems there's a lot of backstage role, but I suppose it'll do. I've got a question, Old Man Shirano. You've got a moment. That's quite rude, you know, calling me an old man. But besides, what can I do for you? I gotta ask, what is the story of Shirano de Bergerac exactly? It says, I gotta apologize to you in advance. I only know the bare bones of the story. That's perfectly fine. I'll give you a quite easy detail. Open your ears and listen closely. Ah, of course. What's the story about? I, Shirano do Bergerac, was a beautiful man with a great nose. Some would say that he would sing poems. Some would say he would sing poems. Others, he would write plays. Sometimes he was a novelist and used word for sword. I loved a lovely woman, a girl that has caught my heart, the Roxanne of my love. Expressing the love for the distant cousin. Right, there we go. Beautiful and intellectual Roxanne. She was a distant cousin. However, we When we were young, we had our share, we had our share experiences of adventure. And you are the young Christian that Roxanne falls in love with. And with a lot of circumstances added here and there, Christian and I collaborate to make this thing work out in our favor. The man Christian was too tongue-tied to romance, too non-elegant to be such romantic like I, who wanted to give my love to dear Roxanne. I helped him. ちょちょい愛しき女のささやくための言葉を考えてやります。So he became the medium. So he became the love letter writer for Christian to seduce Roxanne. さて、同義手白殺を熾烈な妨害に一時案じた俺は二人を結婚させる。It says, with that, we had quite the problematic of Count Dolgish getting in our way of our fascinating plan. But after all that is over, I made sure those two had their marriage properly. However, tragedy occurs due to the fact that after the marriage, Christian and I have been sentenced to go to the war. Newly couple's happiness was short-lived because Declare sending Gus thrown to the front. They send him to the front lines to the war against Spain. Unfortunately, Roxanne, Christian just married, recently wedded to Roxanne, has been murdered in battle. She became a fresh, 彼女は新婚早々、見とちになってしまう。Essentially, Christian dies immediately in battle after marriage, and she became a widow immediately. And 15 years later, it has been found out that afterwards, the poems and the love notes that have been sent to Roxanne all this time has been found out to be me. And then, afterwards, at the time as well, my life has ascended to heaven as sea. Say, however, he's been mortally wounded by someone who dropped a huge log on his head from a tall building. Upon arriving to his gazette to Roxanne, knowing it will be his last word, he asks Roxanne if he can read Christian's farewell letter. She gives it to him, and then he reads it out loud as it grows dark. Listening to his voice, she realized that the Serrano, who was the author of all the letters, but Serrano denies this until he cannot hide it. Tells Roxanne of Siron's injury. While Siron grows delirious, his friend weeps and Roxanne tells him that she loves him. He combats various foes, half imaginary and half symbolic, conceding that he has lost all but one important thing. His penance, as he dies in Ragnan's arm. So yeah, essentially, he fought to the very end. It's a heroic comedy play. 英雄劇団というやつ。英雄。How does one describe that perfectly? What is that in English? Higeki でしょ? Yeah, higeki. It's not what I'm trying to look for. It's very interesting that it specifically says it's a happy play of a heroic meme. He's not telling us the truth about the play. That sucks! Huh? Was it a play like that exactly? I felt like it was a comedic-like image, in my honest opinion. I suppose that depends on the interpreter here and there. There were some funny moments here and there, for sure, purposefully played out for entertainment. It says, but however, from Mr. Shirano's point of view, it does sound like a play of tragedy. Slapstick 見どころは私は思うな。実際には白野さんのような個人的な愉快な登場人物が何やたすスラップスティックな見たときは私は思うな。It says, oh, by the way, however, get to see Mr. Shirano's personal information and how each and individual characters have a slapstick comedy circumstances is definitely worth the watch, for sure. If it's just mere tragedy, I believe the audience will not be positive about this play image. I believe a happy ending is always the clean and the righteous choice in any story. The happy ending wannabe, righteousness boy. You must be an American. Well, whatever. Rano. Are you saying that if we complete your play successfully, somewhere, somehow, we'll be able to manifest the Holy Grail that we don't know where it's at? That's right. That's why I want to pull this play off. So does that mean you're not wanting the Holy Grail, right?
Tolov salute, Tolov salute, Tolov salute.
Dr. Pango, thank you so much for the sub. Big Preach, hope you're doing well. I do not am looking for it. I just want to do a play. I truly do. It says, if you really want the Holy Grail, do whatever you like after. 他の連中が欲しがるかもしれないし、そこまで面倒は見切れないかな。It says, however, maybe somebody else would want to grab that Holy Grail relic of yours, but I cannot look after that such aftermath. It says, I suppose I can trust those words properly. So, well, tell us what we need to do. Let's get this play on the road. first and foremost, is I need additional staffs. Yeah, we need additional staffs and engineering for sure. 目的もなく存在しまくって寄ってる名前なしの練習. This is the objective. Those guys who are just kind of standing there without an objective. Yes. 何人は人だと思うから殴って気を捨ててから雇おう. It says most of them will ignore you, so knock them out and let's hire them when they wake up. A bit brutal, but I suppose it's simplistic. Alright, I suppose we can pull a couple people together with that method, I suppose. Yasta, let's pull this off. So essentially they're saying, hey, we need more staff members. So in order for the staff members beat up some of the ghosts that's going on a rampage, right? Essentially they're talking about the ghosts and says beat the crap out of them real quick and then just recruit them afterwards. Let's go, Caster. So we're gonna go and we're gonna be by ourselves for now. It says, wow, look at that. Speaking of which, yeah, there's a lot of people roaming about. Spirits, monsters, servants. I suppose we could just beat the crap out of them here and there and make them our ally. We're just gonna fight. We're just gonna fight, Pengo. No problem. We're gonna beat the crap out of them and make them our friends. Right? The classic beat 'em up friendship. Just got back from late night with Puppy. Hey, nice. Nice puppy, nice walkage. I hope it was swale. Oh shit, I didn't put I didn't put my craft essence. I'm probably gonna get the defense cut MP damage one because I already have Emblem Pierce CEs. And you get to hear the voices. Wake up! Mil samase. Let's do it, Suzuka-chan! You use violence to make friends. That's a nice noble phantasm. Looks great every time, all the time. Ba-ba-bum.
腕の見せ所ってやつ。かしこまり。よく言いました。
There's 4 enemies. Hold up.
魔法糸、抜歯、バレル解放。方針、根性で固定。デッドカウンター、限定再現。いくぞー。スピンスター、壁トロー。
It's so good. I love it. Just by the way, 120, so we clapping them cheeks. We clapping them cheeks, boy. I don't like the fact that if the wave clears, they don't show up. I hate that. Some gimmicks work with it, some not. Whoa! Sounds like a summer wonderful time. Alright, so we finally finished Fight 1. Not bad. It says, I don't know what's going on, but I suppose our job, our fate is to help this play out, huh? Alright, let's do this then, boys. Waki no suri mo yukoto. O dogu hakobu ode chikamochi. It says, yeah, please move like this specifically, and by the way, do not use present concealment all the way. It'll be quite awkward. It says, me strong, me carry heavy things. Yeah, I will destroy Spain soldiers. It says, my name is Buddha-chan for the backstage. I'll be in your care, everyone. My liege. Why didn't you give me a better name? Understood. I see. It says, since I am Christian, and because I'm a Christian, my head and my head and myself are like that, and so I don't have very difficult lines to spat out, but I guess I can count my blessings. This is good even for me. So essentially, apparently Christian is not that smart. It says, for an old man with a long script like this is very difficult. It says, don't worry about the lines, Mr. Old Man. Don, I'll read those for you. Oh, then all I have to do is just stand there. I do hope you've got the action sequence propered. I do hope you still act out the scene, my friend. It says, now that I think about this circumstance, it's quite strange. Huh? Strange? Shirano do Bera Juguにおいて、Shirano様はクリスチャンの代わりを。クリスチャンは文王が落札しておるため、文王単価のシラスが食べるを書いたり、あるいは口口説きの文句でして作ったりしているのですね。そんなシラノのベジュルグさんで、シラノ様がシラノ役の大王代わりになっていることは、つまり、俺が俺の役を務める人間の代わりになる。Oh! So, yeah, so Sancho specifically says it's kind of strange and quite ironic, right? Specifically saying that for the story Shirano de Bergerac was supposed to be Mr. Shirano writing in half of Christian. Due to Mr. Christian not having the capability to write and form proper sentences to create structural language, Mr. Shirano uses his talents to write letters and even create a seduction and love letters to spice things up specifically. However, currently in this story of Shirano de Bergerac, Mr. Shirano, you're looking to find a replacement for Mr. Shirano's body role. I see. So what you're trying to say is that I am currently doing my job in the play. How intriguing. So it's essentially Sancho is saying what Bergerac did in the story is what's happening ironically in creating this play. Right? つまりシラノが俺の役を務める人間に代わるになるのか。It's complicated. My goodness. It says yes. It's truly a complicated circumstances. However, it will be very difficult for my dearest husband to perform acting circumstances, even with that handicap at hand. Well, I suppose if you guys can read the script once over. It says, even if you might not be good at it, just loud voice is better than a crappy one. I want you to know that. Okay. Please leave everything when it comes to the backstage to me. I will procure and do everything necessary to get this play on roll. As expected of Miss May, thank you. It says, she's my best friend and my lovely princess. Of course she's great. Alright, well, let's get the backstage crew and the play actors to get ready and let's get this play on the road. Everybody's got to look cool after all. Chat, that was one tick. Fuck me. Fuck me. That was one tick. Who is that person? Who is that person? Oh, that person's name, who could it be? Ah, her name is Roxanne, the distant cousin of Shirano Beradrak, you see? What did you say? My nose is big? Is that all your insult? You truly think that you could get through me with a small insult like that? Understand this, younglings, and those wet under the ear. These are the times requires belittling, and if you're going to belittle, you do it like this. If you want to fight, you specifically says, I will cut your nose where you stand, heathen. If you want to act like a funny person, you would go, I did not know that nose was quite trendy. It's perfectly useful as a hat rack. I suppose that's where we can end it, right?なのにお前さんと言ったら才能のなさが服を着て歩いてるときた。締め切りはこんなところだな。It says, I suppose this is where it all ends in writing style for today. But I must ask, I am quite surprised that you have zero talent wearing clothing incarnate. It's truly baffling. 詰まるところただの間抜けだこのスカタン。俺とされ言葉で遊ぶなんて100年払い。It says you're nothing more than a nobody and a fool of Skatan. You are 100 years too early to fight me on a belittle debate. Okay, Kohakshak. It says leave him. We're going. Who might you be? It's me, Roxanne. Oh my. Joji を置き忘れたクリスチャン様には用事はありません。I says, I have no time for Mr. Christian who has forgotten to write me letters. Please leave at once. Uh-oh. Oh, my dearest loved one, romance has matured. In this heart, as a cradle, bloomed many more. Oh, my dearest loved one, the romance, the love, my dearest loved one, love has matured in this heart, in the cradle, inside. What does that mean? Shut up and do it. You shut up and do it. No. That's not what you're supposed to say. Roxanne, it's a mistake. I apologize. That's funny. Not at it. Yeah, she has Roxanne. I don't know if that's part of the play, where he's just like, shut up and do it! Shut up and do it! Where it just, mimics like a fucking bird. It says, I, as a beautiful male, just because I am, I should not have the right to steal your love whatsoever. That's injustice, it's uncouth. However, it is also not my right to trample on your happiness, you see, my boy. 俺は俺として愛されているんだよ。さあ、ロクサーナを連れてくる。It says, I am loved the way I am loved. I'm going to bring Roxanne now to make this happen. I'll leave the rest to you. So this is the war. Shirano! Christians! Oh no! Christian, oh no! He's... Oh shit. It's a Shirano, oh no, Christian has... it says, in the afterlife, I will bring one thing and one thing only. That is my blank, right? It says, all right, everyone. How do you think so far? Dots. What the hell? My roll sucks. Yeah, my roll sucks. And why was I reading like a robot? You're reading the script like you were freezing or something. So nervous, you were all tensed up. It says, I'm impressed that you were able to do it nonchalantly. No, my liege, to be perfectly honest, it was pretty bad. I know, I see it, I heard it. I can still feel it. It hurts. Well, you won't be amazing in day one, everyone. This does have a holy grail writing on it, so do your best. I suppose I gotta just keep practicing, huh? I gotta show off my cool side. That's right. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. To be honest, though, Mr. Ass, right? Askun. I think you should be a little more calm. Your movements are a bit too erratic. If you can tone it down for me. Okay. Maybe I was a little too stiff on my side? No. I suppose what you were doing is perfectly fine. You were a bad guy. So you being stiff, it was perfectly fine. If the hips are weak, bad guys always get looked down upon. I see. So that's how it goes. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and practice a little more by myself here. I suppose all the necessary tools that are big is as listed. I believe as the play is coming along and as the play is coming along and additional circumstances will be added to the list if necessary. Mr. Lion, if you can constantly create the necessary tool that's written in the list as below, and Mr. Assassin, if you could help out procure equipments and other things necessity in the communication department. Miss Buddha-chan, together with Mr. Saver, together go around the backstage and make sure that everything is in order. Oh, please bring Caster, aka Master, as well. It seems that just like the it seems like the ghost has respawned, like they were allured by the Holy Grail. After all that is over, please help out in certain locations if necessary. Understood. Then everybody, let's get to work. Yep, it's nice to meet you as well. Let's get this done. Dot. Saber has little words. It seems that they're just slouching around. It does feel a little weird attacking the audiences, but I'll sell tickets, high price tickets. Nope. つけております。高値でおります。いや、違うお客さんじゃない。では、I says maybe, yeah, they might be a different customer. Yeah, they're not our customer. Therefore, we're going to eradicate them without hesitation. Because they're trying, they're, whatchamacallit, they're trying to sell tickets for higher price. They're scalpers. Nobody likes scalpels, okay? Fuck the scalpels. Budamonte! What's a good caster that I can spam? Hit you with that spam. Screw them scalpels? Yes. Nobody likes a scalper, Chad. Remember that.
私一人だけ浮かれているということはありませんか？どこから潰したものかありませんね。あまり悩ませないで。ほう目を背けないで。
It's Booty Blast time! Oh shit, I should change this. I should change this formation immediately. These are all like high bond servants I don't want to bond. $198% Nani. I was so close. I was so close to 200%, hey. It's snack time, shit. I need to have some fucking chocolate in my brain because of all these translations. I can't even talk about them. Oh no, translation, because the story is so fucking long. Boiling hot dog, hot dog, hot dog, hot dog it. I couldn't sell my tickets. Recently, the regulation is very strict. With this, I suppose the patrolling of the area has finished. Let's go back and help them create larger tools and other needed items. Essentially helping out with a large props, right? Ooh, we got two options. Help Charlemagne or help Sancho and Edison. I think we're gonna help out. Ooh. There's two different dialogue options here. Wow, that's kind of wild. I suppose we're gonna help out Charlemagne and the others. See how that goes. Ah, Masta. Thanks for patrolling around. Are you here to help us out or something? Well, I'm gonna start reading a line, so if you can help me out. Masta, you just say the other person's line while I, do my best. You don't have to act out. And you don't have to, put any tense to it. Understood. It says, I've never been felt so ecstatic to have to be able to be friends with someone like you. ... Oh yeah, this guy. Like, こいつ知らのがロクサーヌのいとこだと知った途端、これとタイトルが変わったな。It's this guy, once he realizes that Shirano was a cousin related to Roxanne, his attitude changed towards him real quick, didn't he? Oh, what the fuck? Dot. It says, unfortunately, Mr. Christian has that sort of attitude. However, he does help push Mr. Shirano's back, who has been dilly-daddling or been confused here and there. There's a lot of good things about it too. Oh, that's true. When you start reading the scripts and like the story progresses, in the end, Christian is kind of a good guy. Suppose you can't just judge book by its cover. Before I read the script and the circumstances, I thought he was gonna be a half-ass, nobody likes kind of guy. But yes, this this triangle relationship of Mr. Shirano, Christian, and Roxanne. Mr. Shirano and Mr. Christian both collaborate together to fill the role that they lack of, and in order to fight for the person that they love, or even for their own friendship, they go on a harsh battle. They go on a harsh battle and have do their very best to support each other. That is what I think of Shirano de Bergerac, in my opinion. But I gotta say, becoming someone who's not me,でも俺が俺じゃない誰かになりきるのは何か面白いな. It says becoming someone that's truly not me is a funny thing, I suppose. Funny thing? What do you mean by that? Of course! There's me, who's technically a king. There's me, who's an adventurer. And there's technically me, who is a human that's in the legends above all else. In technicality, all those are part of me, but I am currently trying to become someone of a human being that has nothing to do with myself. And that feels, 俺は自分に全くない人間を演じようとしている。それが何とも面白いんだよ。And that's the most fun part, or intriguing part, I suppose. That's right, Masta, you want to try it out too? I'm not good at acting, so I'll decline. That's unfortunate. I think you would become a good actor, in my opinion. The time flew by. Now, everyone. The play, the live. Today is the day that we all bust out the play. Do your very best as possible, everyone. So is the real play, chat. Get your pantyhose ready. What happened? Okay. So we finally finished chapter 1. In order for us to get to chapter 2, we now have to do some damn thing.
旦那様、重たい荷物をまとめて持っては危険ですよ。なんの声式。
Old man trying to flex for Sancho. It says, yeah, Mr. My dearest husband, carrying heavy stuff is going to ruin your back. And he's like, I got this.
我が店、我が第二のシャルル・パトリキウスへようこそだ。
Jesus, he's so loud.
お、来た来た。マスター、何にする？
I'll probably get Couplelicious. Defense ignore with arts up with no, yeah, defense ignore with arts up with MP15 is pretty good. It is a 5-star CE.
交換だな。もちろんいいとも。
A 5-star CE, remember that. I highly recommend you pick whatever you guys want. I highly recommend pick whatever you guys want. But I like Tescatoripuka.
なんだこいつが気になるのか悪くない目の付けどころだ素材にはこだわったからな気に入ったのならくれてやるどうしてかってお前さんの神はそれを語るほど野暮じゃないだろう
Ah, it's so good. That's awesome. Alright. I picked the right one. It's so good. That's such a like a quote unquote Tescatoripuka wording. Made by Black Sun. It is a gift. We don't know if that's a challenge or challenging or pampering. It's just God's whim. It doesn't. I won't call it as no there. So it doesn't. Yeah, it's best not to think too much. We got the 5-star CE. Now we can farm.
いらっしゃいませ。
おお、マスター、ようこそ我が店に。
品物いろいろ取り揃えております。
I like which one? I like Sancho and Don Quixote. They're really good voice they're two good voice actors in one character, so it's
いらっ
really
しゃい
good.
ませ。
おお、マスター、ようこそ我が店に。
品物いろいろ取り揃えております。
Intergun saw you waiting for Yakuza and so he's throwing longer chapters at your ass. It really does feel like it, Dan. Like every day I feel like the chapter account is just getting longer and fucking longer. Like, god damn. Alright, chat. I'm gonna throw one paid Saint Quartz. We pray for CE. We pray for CE. Come on, give me CE. Not like this. We did not get CE, chat. I repeat, we did not get CE. You got Green Arrow? I sure did. Make sure you guys do at least 3 friend points. By doing 3 friend points, chat, you'll be able to finish your master mission. Pretty simple, pretty strong. Lasengle be watching your gacha? It's true. They've always looking at my gacha so unknowingly. It is interesting that she talks about Holly. Because Holly is in Indian culture. Around March, you know the spray paint that you see like Kama and like Kana, Kama, Karna kind of have, right? it's like that, which is very impressive. All right, so let's do this one. We'll 3-turn MLB. MLB the red ones, please. MLB red, please. Only RBD or Couplelicious. I only need RBD and Couplelicious. Yeah, those color powders, those are very fun, but can choke your ass if you inhale it. That's true. It is very dangerous, but very fun. We're gonna get nude Liz? I don't know. Not yet. Not yet. Soon we shall. What are you trying to look for? An MLB 5-star CE. I know, it's crazy. It's impossible, low-key. I'm a crazy man. I'm a crazy man. There's so many bronze CEs, right? Like, wild in that there's so many bronze. Okay, so first and foremost, let's delete this party, right? Let's delete this party. And construct a low bond booty blasting comp. Oh, well, that's too low. It's too low. I have to level that one first. There's one there. There's one there. And then there's one there. Perfect! Event bonus servants, why aren't you using those? Because I kind of don't want to. I ain't gonna lie to you. I kind of don't want to. Because like I said, there's just no reason for you to just bond your servants right now. It's utterly useless. Look at that. One Couplelicious. The rest I'm just gonna slap a fuck you case scope. And just be on my way. Just slap a case scope, boy. Just slap that bitch in there real quick. Little pop, pop, pop. No problem. No problem. In a weird way, in technicality, chat, I think I have enough, low-key, I might have enough K-scope to get a secondary K-scope. Look at that, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically, I have another one. Another super scope. It's crazy. It's so crazy. I kind of want a 3-star CE. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna gotcha. I'm gonna gotcha a little bit. Are you gonna have MLB Super Scope? No. I'm gonna wait until I get one more scope or a welfare scope, aka HP scope. Then I'm gonna do it. Oh look, Dorio Donana and the beam. Let's see what we get, chat. Nani ga deru kana? Nani ga deru kana? Craft Essence. Unlucky, chat. Maybe perhaps I can get Doruga. One ticket in the dream, you see. Anything can happen. Is there anything significant in CBC lore right now? It's just that everything doesn't look the way it's supposed to, right? The message is that there's more layers like an onion than meets the eye in the story and the event. But they probably told it very poorly because they wanted to explain it more than they want to mystify it, right? Kind of like make you figure it out and then they kind of tell you the thing. Instead of them telling you the thing and you're just like, oh, I guess that's the case. Yeah, sure. There is a meaning to the CBCs, and every year CBC is kind of like the window. CBC is always kind of like a preview of what the Lost Belt and what the main story is going to be about to an extent, right? It's like Gouda Gouda. It's like it's a information that you can get. It's like learning how to do a said calculation, and then you get that calculation on the quiz, right? That the equations are different, but you're supposed to use the same technique to solve that equation. It might be a little different, and you might have to put an extra step or two. Right? That's kind of been CBC has been always been about in FGO. I see. I guess there was a reason solving Merlin's riddle about the guy jumping off of a building. Yep. It's also essentially they have to play a quiz game and just kind of get that mysticism, right? They need to get rid of the mysticism, but at the same time add it by logically creating a reason. And it was also hyperpod convenience, right, to fight enemies and whatnot, so it is what it is. Oh my god, what? Am I not gonna get one 3-star CE? Not even one of them? Come on, bruh. You should know that this shit's rigged, right? Like, the sheer amount of friend points that I'm rolling, and I'm not getting any 3-star CE is abnormal. And by the way, there's 4 3-star CEs. Out of the 4 3-star CEs, the friend point has managed to not pick them up, which is fucking insanity. You know what I'm saying? They should have a friend point rate up on the fucking CE, to be perfectly honest with you. It's been always whack to me that in the friend point CE, there's no fucking additional rate up towards the 3-star CE. Because if you technically have enough friend points, you should be able to farm enough 3-star CEs to finish the bronze mat that should allow you to focus, either go balls deep on the bronze mat inefficiently to get to the silver mat. Right? But it is what it is. Yep, to love, true. That shit's very abysmal for no reason. Yeah, it's true, right? Like, it took me about 500k to get me one of them. Yeah, it's understandable. Like, they're doing this shit on purpose. And the problem with it, too, is that they're not giving you additional gacha options besides 10, which is fucking dumb. I have 7 fucking million friend points. How am I gonna roll that shit? Oh, there's a loading. We got one, chat. Hey, finally. Oh, we got another one. Intern Kun was listening. Hold up.
おーいマスター大丈夫か集会中に倒れたと聞いたぞ
Oh shit, we fell while we were farming? Feels
喋ること
bad.
ができるかよかった熱は下がったみたいですね頑張るのは良いことだけど今日は無理せず休んでくださいマスター
That,
食事も用意した
that was
リ
Sanson.
ンゴだけでは栄養が足りぬであろう欲するものがあればすぐに持ってこよう
God bless Babbage with that steam cooking, baby. God bless. Got one, chat. That was Sanson? Yep. The first one was Jeek-kun, aka Sig, right? Jeek, caster, right? Jeek caster. The second one was Sanson worrying about us. He says, I'm glad that the your cold is going down. It says, I'm glad you're doing your very best, but today you should not push yourself and rest up, Masta. And then Babbage specifically says, I brought you some food. I know just apple will not be nutrition efficient. If you need anything else, you let me know, and I will bring it to you. Right. It says in the it says, yeah, with the ray of sun shining eyes dwindling upon thee, you would lower your eyelids, or you would thin your eye for the tomorrow that is to come, in order to face what is to come, for the tomorrow that is to be. It's essentially saying taking a day off, right? It's a day off, aka taking a break so we can fight another day. Nice! We did it, chat. We got a 3-star CE. Now we can farm. Now we can farm. Officially. Officially, we be farming. Oh, ballsack! Too much CE, chat. Too much CE. Baby. We won the video game? Kinda, we did. I mean, listen. We got ourselves a CE. 3-star CE, big W. From that gacha without using like 1 million friend point, worth. Why are you doing that, Trumps? It's so inefficient. Let me tell you something, bucko. If I wanted to QP max, I can make QP max in a snap of a finger. It's disgusting how efficient my QP farming is going to be. But unfortunately, I don't want that shit happening. Because I don't want my QP maxed out. So that is why I purposefully drain my QP inefficiently. If you want to conserve your QP, because you're not a true, if you don't know how to calculate your QP correctly, you can type in !CE. By typing !CE, my good friends, you will be transported into a YouTube video that Kadroth has made. It's a video that's probably 5 years old. God damn. He's old. 5 years video, chat. Crazy. Transfer the QB to Ichiban's account? Dude! I wish. It would make FGO grind all worth it, to be perfectly honest with you. All worth. Gotta finish the hot dog here, hot dog. The hell? I'm selling all the 1 stars to 3 stars, because why not? I have them all MLB'd, you see. I don't know about the Asterius one, so I'm gonna keep that. The Asterius one, I'm gonna keep that for now. I should be able to farm, right? Please tell me I can farm. Please tell me I can farm. Please tell me I can farm. Yes! Alright. Now that we have officially filled the void, chat, right? Officially filled the void. We can now farm to go Nani? What? Impossible. There's only 4 stars. Come on, man. That's some all bullshit, boy. I'm not using Theseus. I swear to God, I'll kill you. You touch my boy Theseus. It's just so inefficient. Fuck that. Oh, but I have to rely on a 3-star. You know what? Nope. You know what we're doing? We're relying on the good old reliable. The Max Bond. Max Bond, don't care. The best excuse. Why'd you put MASH there? A, because it's free cost. B, it's Max Bond. Alright, let me put some music up in this bitch. Everybody's got MP +1, right? At least. Oh no. She got no MP gang. Oh shit. Oh, there we go. She does. Jesus. I just fucking saw Sauron. Jesus, why is it so loud? I wonder if they're gonna turn this shadow into an ordeal called Two Servant. Who knows? Itoshi wa sakaeru.
ママルワストリの導きあれ見上げなさい壮麗なる神の姿を照準よしもう逃がさない溺れる前に溶かしてあげる
Like goddamn. Goddamn, boy. Oh, I'm about to I'm about to client Gareth. No! I didn't know! I didn't fucking know! I'm sorry! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Woo! I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real now!
どれをとっても私の勝利でしたね。
I didn't know. I didn't know, Dan. I just didn't know. I didn't know, bro. I just didn't know. Alright, so here's the deal. Technically, Mordred doesn't need the Super K scope. In technicality, Mordred do not need no fucking Super Scope. So I'm gonna just give it to... Wow! That lag. I'm just gonna give that to her. I don't have any more CE, right? Kinda wanna change her to an AoE. So I don't have to worry about jack shit. So this one, chat, right? Specifically this one. So watch this shit. I'm gonna give you the cool thing right here, right? I'm gonna say, hey, specifically on this one, don't fucking change Ascension. Keep that shit. Keep that shit second Ascension. Yeah. Keep that shit the way she is. Don't change her, right? Essentially, TLDR. TLDR. I press the button that says right there, don't change her personally. So now, when I click select, and then I go back, in technicality, chat, in technicality, now that I go back into this, when I click on it, everybody's Ascension, except Melisande, should be changed. Big pop-up pickle. Look at that. And that's what I'm talking about, that the new quality of life update allows people like Melisyn or anybody that has like animal attribute or extra attribute on their ascension, they can keep their ascension even during RNG bullshit. It's nice, you know. It's a nice quality of life update. Once again, look at it. Everybody, right? Look at everybody's ascension. Right? Like, for instance, Mordred's ascension. She is in Ascension 3, Model 3, Model 3. She's in her full 3rd Ascension, okay? Torodoku is in her... she's in her 1st Ascension, okay? 1st Ascension. And your girl here is also in her 2nd Ascension. I made sure that she's in 2nd Ascension, okay? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go all the way back. And when I farm this node, everybody's ascension should change. Except Melisyn. That is the quality of life update that they've given you. That's what this little fucking button does. You can now personally turn on and off your RNG ascension on specific servants. So now they're locked down on a specific servant. They're locked down on a specific ascension, excuse me. I hope that was useful to you all. But to be perfectly honest, like I said, at this very moment, I don't really give a fuck. So we just go 3rd ascension. Don't say it, just don't care. Big Papa Pickle. Just full 3rd ascension to Big Papa Pickle. Ayaku. Oh shit, wait, she's a Lancer. I'm fighting against Lancer. Why did I bring a Lancer into a Lancer? Oh well. Get the job done. Ah well. Beat fire with fire? I suppose. I was not even thinking. I was just looking at an AoE, and I wanted to explain to you guys the automatic shenanigans that you can now do. On top of that, 1 inch instead AoE to booty blast. So spooky. Is Mordred 20%? Oh! Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god! I'm fucking sharp! Ah! I was 1% short, chat. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. I was 1% short. That was heresy. Heresy. I got chicken and apple sausage for my hot dogs. They're pretty sweet. Oh, I don't know what that means, Zug, but that does sound pretty good. That does sound pretty delicious. So, unfortunately, I ain't gonna fucking lie to you. I think I ran out of time there. Due to the sheer fact that, JP took way too long. It took me 2 hours to finish, Finish whatchamacallit. Oh, I don't even need my Mystic code anymore. I should put back my Atarancion, aka Atlas. I really don't care, right? Like, I really don't care what I wear right now. I'm just trying to level up all my shit. All my shit. All my shit. The only clothing that I technically have not leveled up officially is this one. And this one. So I'm gonna do my best to level those up. I say best, but you know. Yeah, we'll keep it like that actually. I gotta just remember she's 3rd Ascension. Oh, okay. Lamborghini Mercy. Yo, so chick so thirsty. Let's see. Wait, will it? Hey, look at that. It does. Nice, nice. If you don't know what I did, right? Every skill that you do kind of level up Mordred's MP level by 1. MP gain by 1. So, I only needed to do 99% because FGO has a quote-unquote MP1 overcharge 1 pity system, where if you have 99%, you're most likely they're gonna give it to you 100% on the first one. Like you can't do that shit in like 200% charge and whatnot. It's only on the 100% charge. It's an interesting gimmick that, like, I think it was bugged back in the day. So, like, I think NA experienced like 98% bug for a long time. You rarely get 99%. Yep, you rarely get 99. The only time you'll get 99 now is 199. It's either 98% or 199%. That's the only time. It feels like a middle finger. It is. It does get funny, you see. I know. Yata. Yata. Alright. I ain't gonna lie to you. JP is done. We are good to go. And oh me, oh my, bam, bam, bada bing bang, bam, 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 bing, bam, bada bing, 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 bang. Alright, Chatterino Cappuccino. I am done with the stream. If you guys enjoyed it, I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, Chatterino Cappuccino. Story takes 5 million years. So, tomorrow, what I'll do is I'm going to go straight to Ono translation, right? I couldn't get to the Ono translation. So I'm going to do Ono translation tomorrow. Ono translation tomorrow. And then we'll do section 2 of FGO. So if you guys follow me on Twitter, hit me up on Twitter if you got anything cool. If you see anything cool like my daughter's art or anything awesome FGO related art or something that caught your eye and you want me to look at it, don't forget to hit @Tolovetrouble. Would love to see what you guys have in it for you. Simultaneously, if you have anything you want to share, Don't forget to go to our Discord. Hit the Ayaya button, my good friends. And as always, don't forget my YouTube Reno Cappuccino. We're trying to reach that 800 follower. If you can help me out, it'd be greatly appreciated. Other than that, I'm out E50. As always, hit you with a small ad. Check out that rogueenergy.com link of description down there. And if you click on it, and if you manage to purchase anything, don't forget to type in TLT code to get it saved 20% off, and that'll also help me out. If you are skeptical, make sure you guys check out the sample offer. I believe if you're in states, you should be fine, but I think they'll charge you a little bit if you're outside of state, unfortunately. For now, they're expanding their franchise. But if you want to take a flavor, see what you like, and if you do, let me know. And tell me your favorite. Currently, I'm having the Rogue Hydration Project File 0.22 Moon Dust. It is a practically a proto flavor that's no longer existent. Other than that, I'm out of here. Good night, Neo. Thanks for coming in. Zug, thanks for coming in. Thanks for all the follows, retweets, and the good old resubs, Dr. Pango. Peace and Spartan, of course.